Okay, everybody, stay with you on inventRightTV. During this next video, you're going to watch someone take an idea and bring it to market, and you're going to learn all the steps along the way. Please watch this video. Okay, everybody, Stephen Key here, inventRightTV, and I have a very special guest that's going to share everything that he's learned along the way to launch his product. But before we start, Alex, welcome to inventRightTV.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate it for having me on here.
Okay, before we start, can we talk a little bit about yourself and your background before you created this wonderful product, Gripsters?
Yeah, my name's Alex Fields. I am CEO and inventor of Little Gripsters. I invented this product because my son, he was born premature. And after that, we had to keep going to physical therapy. As we kept going to physical therapy, I started asking them, why are we here? And they told me we're working on hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills. And me, as a dad, I wanted to prop the bottle. So I invented something that can eliminate baby bottle propping, and then also, got my hands free. So I built this training tool. It's called Little Gripsters, and helps with all that.
Well, you know what's really nice about it? It looks like it fits on a lot of containers, does it? Or just, do you sell the whole thing or just the sleeve?
I just sell the sleeve. So what I have here, Steve, is we got packaging, and like I have the sleeve is just a baby bottle sleeve. You wrap it around the baby bottle, and then you strap it on like so, and it fits on most bottles. I have a new version coming out, so
Nice.
and then you just go like that, bam.
All right, but very clever. And I like that it fits other sizes. Okay, before we dive too deep into this,
Yes, sir.
what did you do before you started to invent and started to venture your product?
I worked at Coca-Cola factory.
All right.
And after that, I sold cars. So
Okay.
I loved it, and started selling cars. And then I really start selling it was called Hands Off. I started selling that product. And at an Office Depot, I sold 500 units. I set up a table and I sold.
Really?
Yeah, before I sold cars, and then I went to sell cars because I was like, I'm good at this.
So let's talk about selling the 500.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's wonderful. In fact, that probably told you you have a good idea. So where did you make the samples to sell so many?
So it started off of making a first design. I had to, of course, make a prototype. I really wanted to just like Velcro around a baby bottle. I just wanted to put Velcro and then Velcro my son's hands. And then I was like, I think that's dangerous. So what I did is I started making a prototype. I got some neoprene product. I put some Velcro on it. And I think it was just closed at first. And then after that, what I did was I gave him the first one, the little first prototype, and it didn't open like this or anything. It was just, a little different. And he bam, went to town. It was pretty cool.
So
A video of it.
So when you were selling the 500, what did people say? What did you learn from that experience?
What I learned is I just needed to be in front of people. I just needed to be in front of people. I couldn't just do it sitting on my couch. I couldn't do it just sitting around. I had to just boom, be in front of people. And that was in 2019. Okay. So yeah, I had to be in front of people.
So wait a minute. People are always wondering, how do you do it? Do you just walk down to the local store and say, hey, I want to sell this. Can I set up a table? How'd you do that? Did you call corporate, or did you just go down to the local store?
All right. So what I did is I knew the person that was helping me do some of my business cards. And I said, hey, if you can get me in touch with your manager, can I please set a table up in the front? And I just want to show my product. And, I didn't really say sell too much, but I said, I want to show my product out. And they were like, go ahead, Alex. And I went out there, I set up a table, put the black cloth on, I put a fake baby there. And everybody that walked in that door, I was like, hey, my name is Alex Fields, and this is my invention. And they were like, invention.
So Alex, let's talk about, you seem like you have a great personality. You like people. Has it always been easy for you to talk to people, or did you have to learn that skill, or any tips you can give somebody else to do that?
See, I'm from Pennsylvania, right? And in Pennsylvania, they don't want you to really wave at them and say hi.
They don't.
So like I was always just this giddy, I would say. And my grandmother was too. So but anyway, so I would say like hi to everybody. I was always talking to people, and really coming to Texas was a big difference because I was able to express that, talk to people, connect. And that
Okay.
was it's always like a gift of mine. Gift
Okay.
of gab.
Wonderful. Okay. So you sell the product, people like it. You're going to make some improvements. Where did you start to learn how to manufacture it at scale? I mean, is it United States? You go overseas? What did you do?
So I tried the United States right away,
Okay.
and it was almost impossible to find any kind of manufacturing that would do even neoprene. And I was
Okay.
I was I was super disappointed, but I ended up having to contact China, start doing research, finding who they were and
Okay.
what kind of manufacturing, could send them a whole bunch of Dropbox stuff and
Okay.
NDAs and all that good stuff. And I said, hey, like I need this manufactured, and found one, and he was like, I'll manufacture it. Yeah.
So you send them some drawings. Did you ever send them a prototype? Did you have to send them a prototype?
Yeah. I sent him a prototype as well.
Okay. And when they sent you the first sample, was it right or wrong, or how did that look?
It was perfect. Like the first one came out like all right, let's start here. The first version of this, what my drawings are terrible. So everybody says like, I don't know how to start, right? And
Okay.
that's a lot of people's problem. I don't know how to start. Well, you have to just draw it up and get to your pen and paper. And I don't care how it looks. It could look funky, but there's somebody else that does know how to do it. So
Okay.
I would send my drawings out to other people, graphic designers, and
Okay.
they got all of my drawings perfect in the dynamics and so forth.
Okay.
And then I was sent all that to China, and then when they sent me
Okay.
back the product, it was just I was like, all right, they give me a tester, and I said, okay, let's order 3,000.
Well, how did you find the people to do the drawings to send over to China? Was that your locally, or did you go online? How'd you find those people?
I tried locally at first. And local it makes sense because they're more expensive. So I went to Fiverr. I went to Fiverr at
Nice.
first, and
Okay.
that's where I started. That was on the first part. When I did Little Gripsters, I did go to Manifestive Design in Bernie, Texas, and
Okay.
they are awesome. And they helped me come up with the design, logo, the story, the
Oh,
everything. We sat down at a table, me and my team, because I have a team, and
okay.
yeah, that was pretty
So,
cool.
okay. So you've got this team, they put together a nice package for you. They do the logo.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a little bit about protection. Let's change the topic a little bit. Did you file a design patent or a provisional patent application or a trademark? What did you do?
Right away. So once we got the logo, we went ahead and went for trademark right
Okay.
away. And then also like we got final design on the new product,
Okay.
Little Gripsters, and then we went for a patent, which cost too much, huh?
Well, it does. Okay, you've got a great product idea and you're not quite sure what to do. Or maybe you've got inventory in your garage because you were selling your product on Amazon and you don't want to continue doing it, but you want someone to help you license your idea to a company to bring it to market for you. We have a new program that's called Gateway, where we do all the work for you. We'll find the right companies and the right people to make sure your product is pitched correctly to get the licensing deal. This new program is called Gateway. If you're interested, please check it out. Looking back at all of it, you kind of figured it out along the way, correct?
Yes, for sure, for sure.
Okay. Is there anything that you would tell someone from what you've learned? Do you have to do it along the way? Is there any ways for people to learn kind of the method a little bit here?
Yeah, they don't make a sideline like they don't make a book for the sideline, so it gets a little difficult at times, but yeah, that's what I want to be able to do. Everybody that has inventions, I want them to end up coming to us, Fields and Serrano, that's me and my partner, come to us, and we were able to sit at a table and bring it to life,
Yeah.
because we
Okay.
need that,
Okay. All right. So now that you've got product that's coming in from China, they look pretty good. How many did you have to order? Did you have to order? What was the minimum quantity that you had to
Uh,
order?
I think minimum quantity was what 1,000, 1,000, 2,000. Yeah.
And did you have them ship it to your house? How'd that work?
Yeah. So that was a mistake I learned. Don't get it shipped on the airplane because it'll cost you a good cent. I think it cost me like $7,000 to get it fast shipped because we're launching, and I got it fast shipped, and that's where I kind of messed up. I know that there's shipping containers that you can get, and you know
Yeah.
that's a better way and a
Okay.
little bit cheaper.
Okay. So now you have the product. How do you start to sell it? Do you sell it online? Do you sell it to retailers? How do you go about doing that?
So what I would do is it's always word of mouth at first. But we really started branding. That was like when we did this, we started last year. People think that we've been at this for 7 years, which is amazing. I kind of have been, but not really. But what I did is we really branded on our Facebook, our Instagram, our Pinterest, our TikTok, and we start really hammering down on branding. And
Okay.
then it was getting to influencers and word of mouth and lives, and really Facebook did a lot of justice without running no ads. All originated from the beginning is just posting, posting, posting.
Okay. So
No
you're
boost.
creating demand, you're creating awareness of your brand. Is that something you do every once in a while? How much work you have to do that?
Every day, every day. It doesn't stop.
Okay. Who does that? Do you do that? Do you have someone that does that for you?
I wish I did that, but no, I have a team. Emily, Audrey, Grace, them three like are my content creators.
Okay.
Also, we do videos. We'll do video shoots with babies. We'll set up something for
Okay.
all those video shoots, and we'll do that. They'll put the content together, and then they put it on planned, and it's going out like through every other day, or if we're doing daily or whatever it is. Yeah.
So let's talk about trade shows. You go to trade shows?
Oh yeah, we went to the ABC Baby Expo in Las Vegas, the largest in the world. Yeah, yeah. So we went to that, and I'm telling you, everybody that walked by our booth, they were like, "How long you been doing this?" And I was like, "Yes." And they were like, 5 years. And I was like, "1 year." And they were like, "How'd you get this far?" And I
Okay.
was like, "I don't know. It's all God. Like, give it to Him, So that's all the glory. But we got this far because we just keep pushing and we don't stop. We've been at it for 1 year now.
Okay. So where can people buy it, Alex? Yeah, tell me.
Right now, you can get it on our Amazon at Little Gripsters, and then also you can get on our website, littlegripsters.com, and then also on our TikTok shop, where we're really big on TikTok right now. So TikTok shop, Little Gripsters, yeah,
Yeah,
follow us.
let's talk about TikTok for just a minute. How does that all work? Tell us a little.
Okay, are you ready? So what you have to do is you have to hire a team. Because you have TikTok Seller Central. It's like Amazon Seller Central. So like you have TikTok Seller Central, and then you have to go on there. And then we did everything and originated from the beginning, trying to put all the products on there and so forth. You have to pass you have to send certifications of your the safety of the product and all the good stuff. After that, then you can finally be on TikTok Shop. I hired a team called Build Commerce in Utah. They're awesome. I
Okay.
love them. They have been running the back end of TikTok, in the affiliates, and I communicate as well with TikTok affiliates, and
Okay.
you're able to boost a lot of their videos that they're doing. So you're able to boost a lot of those too.
So if you were to tell someone, if someone had an idea that was going to budget for a minute,
Mhm.
because sometimes they don't understand the scope and the time it takes. If you had to give a ballpark number of how much money it would take, do you have a ballpark number for someone?
Right now, I was blessed to have an investor,
Okay.
and I'm pretty. We spent at least I would say $70,000
Okay.
into all this. That's patents from the beginning, from design that cost us already like $9,000.
Okay.
Like this, it goes quick, but then you have to really start budgeting yourself on and then pick up sales on the other end.
Okay. Wonderful. Is there anything you'd like to tell the audience? Your last words, any encouraging words for anybody?
Yeah, I would say like no matter what, keep going, keep pushing, and if you're not putting your head down and putting your hands up to God and giving Him the glory, you will never succeed. But just keep pushing. It doesn't end. The first year is always the hardest, but just keep going. Don't give up.
All right.
And build a team for sure.
Build it. All right. Okay, everybody. Stephen Key, inventRight TV. Alex, thank you for coming on and sharing your story. I think it's a great product. I like how versatile it is. And I like that it's fabric, it ships easy. Everything about it's just really smart. And the
Thank
name is wonderful.